It's a bit of a gloomy day here in London, isn't it, Kenny? But I'm excited. I got an email from WexPhotoVideo saying my new gear is ready to pick up. So I'm gonna head over to Whitechapel on the tube, come back, unbox the stuff. I'm just so excited to get my hands on this stuff I've been wanting to get for a little while. So. Finally, just approaching the shop now, excited to get inside and get my hands on the gear. They're just through the back getting my stuff, but this is one of them. Just left, it's quite a bit of stuff from Wex here. It seems like it's going to be quite a bit to carry home, but it's worth it. So I made it back across town. I was a little bit worried being on the tube with all of this equipment. And walking down some alleyways and down some back streets, but I made it back with the gear, and so now it's time to unpack it and see what is all in here. So I've got my keys to start opening things up. I was quite impressed with Wex actually by taping 2 bags to the outside of this box so that I could carry it with all the other bags. I don't know what I would have done without that. I certainly wouldn't have thought of that. So this is the new backpack. Now, before I go any further, I want to just share a little disappointment. I had ordered the DJI Ronin S, but unfortunately, Wex didn't have it in stock and they're still waiting for that to come in. So I didn't get to pick that up today, which is a little sad, but it's okay because now my anticipation is growing again for it. This is made by Case Logic. And I looked at a bunch of different bags to try and get one that would fit most of the stuff that I'm going to have in here, especially when traveling or trying to travel light. So this seemed like a really sturdy option. If you have the Mavic, any of the Mavic range of drones, you can actually fit it in the top here apparently. So that's pretty cool. Let's just take a look inside real quick. Bright green. But as you can see, there's plenty of space for several lenses, a couple of cameras, so we can have one for videography, one for photography, or however you like to do things. This is number 1. This is the Case Logic bag. Second of all, what do we have in here? The Manfrotto tripod. So let's have a look in here. This is the BeFree Live. I don't know if it's BeFree Live or Live. Maybe it's Live. And this also comes with a fluid head on it, so that's really handy. Ooh. And it comes in a beautiful case. That's nice. Manfrotto, obviously, very like industry standard tripod, so this is really cool. Wow, yeah, that is like really nice and compact. And I will set that up soon to give it a proper play. Fairly lightweight, but maybe not as lightweight as you would expect for something of the size. It is solid. Next we have the Audio-Technica lav mic. I work with something very similar to this at the moment. Really good, cheap mic. Under £30 in the UK, under $40 in the US. Really, really good quality. Great for videos like this or for interviews. Obviously, if you have a bit more budget, you can spend money on getting wireless. But for now, this is the right thing for us. Now, I have never been so excited about SD cards, but these are 128GB Angelbird SD cards. All of the reviews that I've seen of these on YouTube put these as real winners when it comes to SD cards for best sort of cinema quality, video, 4K, RAW, which I will need for shooting on the new camera, which I'm going to show you in just a second. So really pleased with these, not so pleased with the price, but you got to invest to get good quality. Hey, these are 2 different filters. So this is a 67mm variable ND filter, which is going to go on one of the lenses I'm going to show you, and this one is neutral density 16. Next, if you do anything with video or audio, you know that you need good storage, especially if you're shooting in 4K or you're recording really high audio. So we've got ourselves this 8 terabyte hard drive. It's the LaCie Big 2. The great thing about this is that you can plug the any USB device straight in, or your SD card, and just upload straight to it, so you don't have to go through your computer as an extra step, which is really nice. That was a big selling point for me. It's not solid state, because solid state 8 gigabytes would probably cost 10 times what this cost. Now for the most exciting part of the shopping spree. So we have a couple of lenses, the receipt. Okay, so first of all, we have the Panasonic Lumix GH5s. This is very exciting. We are filming right now on the GH4. I haven't worked with the GH5, but the reason I've gone for the GH5s is because of its low light capabilities. I didn't need the in-body stabilization, as we're going for the DJI Ronin S, which, as I said, is still to come. But this, for me, this is the most exciting part. So I'm going to open this up. Actually, super light. I mean, the battery is not in there, but this is super light. I mean, very similar to the GH4 in size and feel. Immediate difference that I notice is the record button on top, which is nice and handy, the big red record button. They put these little red highlights in just so that people know you've got the video version. So that is a beautiful piece of kit right there. What else comes in the box? So standard cable, little attachment devices, obviously the battery charger, more cables for attaching to things, and it does just come with the one battery as standard. So we will be getting a couple of extras on Amazon, some of the off-market ones, which work great for us in the GH4, and of course the strap. So excited to start using this. We'll be using it for the first time this weekend. Just a couple of days time, we're going to be taking it out and shooting an event, so that's going to be fun. So that is the GH5s, but of course the GH5s by itself wouldn't be much use without a couple of these. So the lens that I am most excited about, well actually I'm really excited about both of them, but this is the Leica 8 to 18 millimeter wide angle, super wide angle lens, which we're going to use for shooting real estate, so property videos, and also just for some really cool like action stuff, music videos. This lens is really good. So immediately, as with all Panasonic lenses that I've used and experienced, the build quality just feels amazing straight out of the box here. There's something amazing about just looking at a lens when you get it for the first time. They're just such a beautiful piece of kit, really amazing. In fact, for some reason the lens cap on this one feels really nice. I don't know why it feels so nice. So we'll be using this, and obviously we've got our filter for that one as well. And this is the 42.5 millimeter f1.7 Lumix by Panasonic again. This one we've got for doing sort of a little bit more sort of shallow depth of field type stuff. Some more general footage. This is a tiny lens, which looks really funny on these cameras because it's so small in comparison to this guy. I mean, tiny. Lens cap on this one, yeah, not quite the same quality feel, but the lens, yeah. I went for silver, never had a silver lens before, thought that was just cool. So there we have our new equipment. The guys at Wex were amazing. I went in there with a list and they helped me out. They give me discounts on almost everything. And right now, if you do get the GH5s, actually from any big retailer, you are eligible for £250 cash back, or 300 euros, I'm not sure in dollars, but £250 back is obviously really nice when you're buying an expensive camera. If you are looking to get one of these, get one soon, so you don't miss out on the £250 cash back. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being part of the excitement as I unbox all this stuff. I'm really excited to get my hands on it. I will be doing some videos about these individual items, and on this channel we are going to be doing videos generally about video and kind of just exploring as we grow our video production business, kind of giving some tips and tricks along the way as we learn them, and also engaging with other creators out there to find out what they're doing that's being successful. So let's help one another. Do comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.